Hey, congratulations, Kevin. Good night.
Thank you. Let me just get the
Yeah.
attendance out. And thanks everyone for coming tonight. We always enjoy coming to Singapore and appreciate your support. Attendance tonight, 6419. Performance bonuses go to Ovin St. Preux and Sung Yadong. And fight of the night is Rolando Dai and Sean Young. Other than that, time is yours.
Yeah, man, we had 4 Chinese fighters tonight, 4 wins, and every one of them asked for the UFC to come back to the mainland. So can you throw us a bone and tell us if there's sort of anything in the pipeline for that?
Oh, there's certainly something in the pipeline for that. Yeah, yeah, very likely this year, and we're looking to finalize those arrangements very soon. But you can expect some big news from us this year, and that's not the only thing.
Hi, Kevin. If you had to give a grade A, B, C, what would it be for Fight Night Singapore in terms of, I guess, the promotional lead up and obviously the event itself? What would it be? And what are some of the things you feel you might want to do better next time?
I think ABC. Let's see. Well, I mean, the crowd really was amazing tonight. They came and really supported. Despite being a busy week this week with World Cup and everything else, we saw a great turnout, great enthusiasm out there. The fights themselves, I mean, our Asian talent really represented tonight. They came. We had 4-0 Chinese fighters. Our Australian fighters did well. The Korean fighter at the beginning of the show did well as well. So it was really an impressive victory, impressive performances, and I think just a sign of how far we've come in Singapore and in Asia, just with the talent level and everything else. And then just as far as C, I think it's the sportsmanship that was on display tonight. There was a lot of tension leading up to the fights, and you could see the fighters were all hungry. But when they got in there and they laid it all on the line, they really, respected each other, and I think that's what our sport's all about.
Hi, Kevin. UFC signed a 3-year deal to come to Singapore, and we've already seen the likes of Holly Holm and also Ronnie, former title contenders here. How ambitious would it be for UFC to target a title fight in Asia next?
Anything is possible. We don't rule anything out. We're definitely in the midst of transition. We have a fantastic, new partnership in the U.S. with ESPN, and there's a lot of work that goes into that and sorting out what the schedule will be. So I don't have much of a word for what the future may hold, but I think it's anything is possible. We're good. Thanks, everyone.
One more. You've just announced Rolando D as one of the 5 of the night winners. It says a lot for the Southeast Asian fighters. How do you plan to explore the market and as well as the level of competitions there, especially with one Indonesian fighter will be going to the US to train at the Athletes Institute?
Yeah, you hit it right on the head. I mean, we do a lot of things currently to develop our fighters in the region, and that's a great example of that. Our AirAsia UFC scholarship was awarded to Linda Darrow, and she's a very promising prospect, and she's only going to get better and be able to hone her skills when she goes to the Performance Institute in Las Vegas, really receiving top of the the best type of nutritionists and coaches and physiotherapy and everything else. So that'll just elevate her game. I mean, we've seen as far as the Asian athletes tonight how they perform. So the future is really bright. And again, we have some things in the works right now that we're really excited about and we'll be able to announce soon.
Kevin, just because you talked about the Indonesian Singapore fighters, UFC gym is going to open here in Singapore.
That's right.
So what is the process for, say, Indian fighters to get the UFC gym to train there? Is there a process that they can follow?
Well, the UFC gym is a little bit different, and they're going to be. Yeah, we made that announcement this week. 15 gyms in the next 10 years, and that's really for everybody. That's a gym that they employ a train different philosophy, and I think people are going to really gravitate towards that type of fitness and training. But on the other hand, we also have professional fighter development, and the process is really to kind of put in the work and elevate your game and get noticed by our matchmakers. And at the end of the day, if you have potential, as Linda Darrow showed, then there'll be chances and opportunities to take advantage of.
Hi, Kevin. We're from the first half of 2018. Can you outline any plans that you have for Asian shows for the rest of 2018?
Not yet. But again, as I told Matt here, we have plans, and we're going to be confirming things real soon.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. Thanks, everyone.